All right, everybody, what is up? It's now January the 29th. It's a Thursday, and we're near the end of the month. 1 month done already this year, with 11 more to go. And Bitcoin has shown us a very bearish last few months, ever since reaching a top in the end of September there, or near October. And then we've only downtrended since then now for about 3 going on 4 months. When will it stop? Well, make sure you stay with me till the very end. So welcome everybody. My name is Philakone, and I've been in the crypto space now for about 11 years. 11 years this February coming up. And I've seen three major bull markets, three major bear markets. This is the third bear market. And I highly specialize in these types of markets because when you've studied so much of the type of behavior in these types of markets, they don't become too confusing anymore. They seem to make a little bit more sense in this type of chaos. And despite all of the fundamental news that we've been hearing, and many people much smarter than I am anticipating a possible bull market still to come, I completely disagree because everything that we see in the fundamentals, in the technicals, it's reflecting the fundamental bias in the market right now. So this is just like the sentiment that we've had after, well, when Trump got elected. Okay, it had a bull market for about 1 month and 1 week. And then after that, the market became stale. Everything reached the peak. We ended up dropping substantially since pretty much the beginning of December last in 2024. That's when we've been dropping ever since, pretty much. And because of that, right? So it just seems like it seems like it's overdue for this type of market to go up. I think it's overdue for us to continue in this type of bear market for a little bit longer. I'm gonna guess between on average maybe 300 more days maximum, and I think that we're gonna reach a bottom sometime between maybe October to December. It's gonna be a very good time to start loading up, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about some of the factors that's influencing the majority of my decisions based off of historical data. So please remember the definition of technical analysis, which basically says that everything fundamental wise, it's reflected based off of the price action in these candles, okay? And it's also reflected in these metrics here, in these indicators, RSI, MACD, in trend indicators, and price actions, in wick. It reflects all of the market sentiment in this chart that you see. So many people believe that it's drawing just a bunch of lines or hocus pocus, psychology, right? It's a combination of everything. And of course, there's going to be different levels of being able to dissect information from the market. So the way that I see TA is a tool that's going to assist me in my day-to-day trading and also gathering data so I can formulate a thesis of the market. Okay, so I basically want to find out in the long term, when are we possibly reaching a bottom? When is accumulation zone or phase starting soon? Okay, what phase are we on in this bear market? And the most important is like, when is it coming to kind of a slow accumulation, steady zone, right? Something like over here that we see on the way slowly coming down in 2022, their end of the year. And over here as well that we see near the end of 2018. So it seems like at the end of 2018, at the end of 2022, it's been very good times to be buying, especially in December, right? You'd agree. Every time, October, November, like basically November leading into December is a great time to buy. So, but because the halving was 2 months earlier than most of these years, right? Than both of these years, which began in April instead, I'd probably take that December deadline or that December monumental month and just take 2 months earlier. So I'm going to guess sometime in October is going to be a very good time to start DCAing, and we will get into some very large positions. So the goal right now is to try to time, well, not necessarily time, but try to dissect as much information as you can as the data comes in. And as the data comes in, we're going to make better decisions on when to buy, and especially when we can reach some peaks. So we're now in two major short positions from exactly what I've been talking about. The first is going to be the break above the resistance, okay, coming back down. And well, there needs to be a series of things that need to happen. Let me just point them out to you. So the first thing that needed to happen was a resistance that needed to hammer multiple times. That's 3 attempts to break the resistance. The second thing that needs to happen is a bull trap. Not only a bull trap to happen, but a bull trap to happen specifically at what we call a dead cat bounce level. A dead cat bounce level refers to a very weak bounce going to the upside after a drop. A dead cat bounce refers to a weak bounce to about the 382 Fibonacci retracement level. And that's exactly what we see there. And the next thing that we see is basically a pattern like this that looks like an ascending triangle. It breaks up temporarily and then it breaks to the downside. So you see this ascending triangle, okay? It's heading to the upside. It bull traps right at the 382 Fibonacci, and then it breaks this ascending type of triangle. So the next one right here, so the ascending triangle breaks right there. So that was the second entry. The first entry is right here on the bull trap coming back down, okay? So you're waiting for a bull trap. It comes back down. That confirms the bull trap. Entry number 1. Entry number 2 is the higher low ascending triangle break, okay? So that's now officially broken. So now we're gonna wait for this zone to break and see if we can get a really good entry upon the break of around 80K ranges. Okay, I didn't get an entry anywhere around there. Okay, so I think that this is going to be a pretty reasonable support zone for now. Now, the crazy thing about this is that if you go back to 2022, it's not that much different. It does the exact same thing. It has a resistance that took, instead of right now, it took 54 days to break. But in 2022, it took 64 days to break instead of 54 now. So 10 days longer in 2022. It also formed the ascending type of triangle just like that as well. Okay, it formed it very clearly. You can see that on multiple time frames. Okay, so it does exactly something like that. You can see that. Okay, so it has a pretty nice pattern to the upside, and now it bull traps just like that. Okay, it bull traps. Okay, so then you would enter on the bull trap coming back down for confirmation, and a second one could have been right there. Okay, but because you're now averaged out, right, your entry would probably be, if it, that could have been an entry. Okay, that could have been an entry. But if you enter there, okay, what you're looking for is an average of the price of these two, right, which is going to increase your stop loss, because this will be your entry pretty much. So my stop loss would be somewhere wide. It'd be somewhere even above this white line to invalidate it, because then you're going for a pretty large swing. So think about that. Okay, so now your average is going to be around here. Okay, average. So if you enter around there and here, your average is now there. Sure, you're now broken even, but your stop loss is now pretty wide, right? Pretty wide up there. I'd probably swing it for 8%, reduce the position, and go for it. You know, like go for at least a 2-to-1. Right, take some of your profit at a 2-to-1 right here. This is now going to be a 16% profit, and then take the other 50% at 3-to-1. Okay, a 3-to-1, which is going to be a really huge profit of 24%. Now that's one option of entry. Another option of entry would be right here, waiting for a low to form, just like that on the higher time frame. Okay, and now that the low is formed on the higher time frame, upon the break on a lower time frame, that would be your entry. Notice right here, this is very important. Notice right here that once this triangle broke, okay, this higher low, you can see the higher low broke. It only tested one time. Okay, once that test was made, it didn't give a crap about this one or this one right here. That's important. Okay, it didn't care about it, because all of these patterns, this higher low, is part of the yellow. Okay, once that yellow gets taken out, it doesn't give a shit about it. Okay, so you can see that before it happened almost identically. So where we are now is pretty much waiting for this low to form, Okay, so you look at it right now and we're in a very, very similar place that we were. Okay, almost identical in a very, very scary way. So you can see here, okay, that we've now broken down. Clearly, we've broken down, like significantly. We've there's no way you can say it's not broken down, right? So I don't think anything has significantly formed yet on a daily, because before it took like 9 days to form. But I think this will be the point. I think this right here will be the probably most likely going to be a reasonable bounce. Okay, like, and then it's gonna hammer it for a few days and then eventually break. So the third short is going to be here. The first one was over here breaking back down. The second one was the break on the triangle, and the third will be the break below around this support range. If it hammers, if and only if it hammers at that support, okay, and it actually acts as a reasonable support. So there must be some hammering here. Eventually it breaks, and then that will be a really beautiful entry. Where would the target be? The target would be roughly around, I would say above here for sure, above 73, like above these highs. Okay, above those highs for sure. Like more like the high here, like 73.5, above there. And I would probably go for the lower end here. Okay, the lower end here of that wick, because there's really three regions if you think about it. One region is right there, one region is right there, and another one's right there. I'd probably just take the low of this guy. So 78K. So 78K would be a very, very beautiful, beautiful short to scalp here. Okay, so I'm going to be targeting, and keep in mind, right? Keep in mind that this is going to be a pretty wild short. So you're averaged out to be somewhere almost up there, right? So by the time you're down there, you're up 13% on a very large position. So this is going to play out very, very beautifully, I believe. I think that there's no way for this to go except for down. So make sure you guys are supporting me if you like this content that I'm making. Okay, been doing this for a very long time, and I want to make sure that you guys are caught up with me and up to date. All you got to do to support me is just hit that like button, guys. Show me a little bit of love and follow me if you haven't already on X. And make sure you guys join the Discord group, because that's where you're going to get the best day trading advice and also the best setups that I call very often. So make sure you join the community where we're also going to thrive in this type of bear market. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye now.